A hero pilot has recounted how she safely landed a passenger plane after a door blew out mid-flight. Her interview is highlighting concerns over the safety of an aircraft which more Australians will soon fly in.
Alaska, copy to declare an emergency.
The first indication was it was an explosion in my ears.
An on-board explosion at 16,000 feet. Pilot Emily Wiprud this week revealed how she kept her head and her 171 passengers alive.
It was so incredibly loud, and I remember putting the oxygen mask on and trying to transmit to ATC and wondering, why can't I hear anything?
The door blowout on the Alaska Airlines flight was one of several major incidents involving one of the world's most used passenger planes, the Boeing 737 MAX. 189 people were killed in a crash off Indonesia in late 2018. And 157 died in Ethiopia just 5 months later. Hundreds of 737 MAXs were temporarily grounded as whistleblowers came forward to claim a culture of lax safety standards within Boeing and poor oversight from authorities. The company has since paid out billions of dollars in compensation, while victims' families push for Boeing bosses to be criminally charged.
I would like to apologize on behalf of all of our Boeing associates spread throughout the world.
Yet more Australians will be boarding these planes. Virgin Australia has ordered 31 more 737 MAX aircraft. They're scheduled to arrive in Australia from early next year.
I think it's a terrific aeroplane. There's no problem with the actual aeroplane.
Pilot Byron Bailey says Australians need not be concerned. He's flown simulations of the ill-fated MAX flights. While he admits an anti-stall system was faulty, poor pilot training, he says, was to blame.
These cheap third-level airlines, the pilots just don't practice emergencies. And when anything abnormal occurs, they panic and, they did it all wrong.
A Virgin Australia spokesperson told Sky News the company retains full confidence in Boeing, saying safety is fundamental to the success of the aviation industry, and at Virgin Australia it is always our top priority. Our aviation regulator also backs the 737 MAX. In a statement to Sky News, the Civil Aviation Safety Authority says it is satisfied that Boeing aircraft meet all Australia's safety requirements. So, what's changed since 346 people were killed on these aircraft? Firstly, the anti-stall system. The MCAS tells pilots when they're flying at a dangerous angle. The number of sensors for this system has been doubled, and pilots can now override it if it's faulty.
They mean that if those things were in place at the time of the issues on Lion Air or Ethiopian, we wouldn't have lost those aircraft.
Boeing has also redeveloped cockpits to make it simpler for pilots. The company is now also overseeing the training and assessment of pilots and has more scrutiny on the quality of sourced parts. These changes follow more than 390,000 hours of engineering and testing involving NASA, the US Air Force and aviation regulators. Some experts want a change of culture too.
What I guess we hope as an industry is that these incidents, this increased scrutiny now by the FAA, actually encourages not only more people inside to speak up internally if they see something of concern, but higher management to actually listen to that.
Possible strikes at Boeing plants threaten to halt 737 MAX production. As the head of the US National Transportation Safety Board this week said, the plane maker has a safety culture problem. It is another bout of turbulence for a company still trying to rise above its safety scandals. Brent O'Halloran, Sky News.